Hello, I'm Chris, welcome back to FRAG-MENTAL. Thanks for joining me. In today's video, I'm talking to you about a very wearable, very versatile fragrance from House of Sillage which blends modern masculine with classic masculine. Stay tuned. In this video, I'm talking about House of Sillage No. 4. Just to be fully transparent with you, House of Sillage are sponsoring this video, so think of this not as a review, more just me describing the fragrance to you. House of Sillage are a luxury niche American fragrance brand which I've loved for years, which is why I was happy to do this collaboration with them. I've been talking about their No. 1 fragrance for years, since the day I started this channel, which is a lovely, sweet, boozy, almondy, cherry, gourmand fragrance. And then I met the brand at Essence in Milan in 2019, my first Essence. The team were great, really friendly, had a good chat with them. So I've been a fan of the brand for a few years now. They sent me their No. 4 fragrance, which I've been wearing now for a few weeks, and I've been wearing it quite a lot for a few weeks because it is such a versatile fragrance. You can literally wear it whenever you like. Let's just check out the unboxing and the presentation of the brand because it is really premium, so it's worth mentioning. You get this really classy carbon fiber style box. I am a big fan of these compact, more minimalist designs. I think a lot of niche brands can come with very over-the-top packaging and presentation, but House of Sillage managed to be niche and luxury, but not too over the top. As you open the box, you will find the fragrance nice and snugly nestled in there. It comes with its own cleaning cloth, which is great because some fruit-based tech brands actually charge a lot of money for their own branded cleaning cloths. With this, you get it for free. As with all House of Sillage bottles, it comes in this very stylish hip flask sort of design. I love that you can just press the button and it flicks the cover of the atomizer back. It's a very nice design, and I'd probably say the most satisfying way to open a fragrance bottle. Do you find that as satisfying as me? Maybe I'm just easily satisfied. But this is more than just a bottle, it's actually a fragrance, so you'll want to know what it smells like, right? So let me give you a little bit of an idea. To me, this is a very fresh, invigorating, peppery, spicy scent. Even though I did mention the word fresh, and it does open with a very fresh, juicy, invigorating citrus, and then there's some spicy pepper, which gives the opening even more punchiness. I wouldn't really call this a freshie. Yes, it has a freshness, but it's more than just a freshie because when you spray it, you realize that there's depth. So it's fresh, yes, but there's extra complexity and depth going on underneath that freshness. I've already mentioned the pepper, but I'm going to mention it again because it's one of my favorite parts of this fragrance. It gives it this very energetic, lively opening, gives it a sporty feel. This could be a sports fragrance actually. Some brands put sports in the name of their fragrance, and if this had sport in its name, if it was House of Sillage Sports, then that would work for me because it is that style of scent. So even though it is energetic and lively and sporty, there is a sweetness here, but just the right amount. It's not overly sweet. It never goes into juvenile territory. I think definitely younger guys could wear this, but there's more going on than just a sweet, lively, energetic, sporty fragrance. There's a depth, as I mentioned, there's a gravitas here. And whatever age you are, I would say you're gonna get a very gentlemanly experience from wearing this fragrance because it has the crisp, clean, refined qualities that you'd want out of a gentlemanly fragrance, but there's also the depth and the gravitas that comes with that too. I've worn it for the gym a few times, and because of the freshness, it works really well. I've worn it after the shower, so one of those nice, fresh, clean, after the shower fragrances works for that. I've worn it casually for days out. I've worn it just casually in the house, and I've also dressed up a little bit smarter wearing this fragrance. So you can dress it up, you can style it out, you can wear this with a sharp suit, and it's totally gonna work. So this liveliness, this sportiness, this energetic feel is more prominent in the opening, and that's when you get this modern masculine sort of feel to the fragrance. But as it starts to dry down, the more classic masculine side of the fragrance is revealed because we settle into some lavender and some oak moss. Oak moss brings a bit of earthiness. The lavender gives us a nice, gentlemanly, classic, aromatic, timeless quality. So you've got the depth, you've got that timeless, gentlemanly quality. It dries down to something that really has some presence about it. So modern and classic blended together. To me, House of Sillage seems to be one of those niche brands that are bringing very wearable, very mass appealing fragrances to the market. Smells that you would maybe associate with designer fragrances, but what they bring in addition to that, what elevates it from a designer fragrance, is the quality of the materials used. It definitely has a more luxurious, premium quality to the smell that you would associate more with an expensive niche scent, which is what this is. So you've got wearability, mass appeal, but also quality. Performance on this is decent. It is not a beast mode fragrance. It's not that type of scent. This is a great office sort of scent. If you wanted to wear this for a day at the office, it's certainly going to last you a full working day, especially if you spray it on your clothes as well as your skin, which is how I apply all my fragrances. In terms of occasions, it is that fragrance that does it all. It is super versatile, one of the most versatile fragrances that I own. Also versatile in terms of time of the year as well. It's got the freshness that really works in the warmer temperatures. It's got the depth, the earthiness from the oak moss, the aromatic quality of the lavender that makes it work really well in colder temperatures. So I could easily wear this in the winter as much as I could in the summer. It really is an all year round fragrance. I guess I could also put this into the dumb reach category. In the fragrances that I own, some are ones that I know I can just grab and go whenever. I don't really have to think about it. And when I say dumb reach, I don't mean just a boring, nothingy fragrance that is neither here nor there. When I say a dumb reach fragrance, I'm talking about one of my fragrances in my collection that I can reach for so easily, and I know that it's going to satisfy me every time I put it on. This is going to go in that category. So my overall summing up of House of Sillage No. 4 is that it's a mass appealing, versatile, fresh, spicy, sporty scent with a blending of classic and modern masculine. At the moment, the best place to pick this fragrance up from is House of Sillage's website. If you want to go to their website, you can use code TAKE15 and that will get you 15% off the price that it's listed for on their site. If you're in the UK, I think probably buying from the US site is still the best option, even though there will be extra shipping on there. Hopefully at some point House of Sillage will be available in Europe and in the UK, so it's a little bit easier for us guys on this side of the pond. So if you're interested in trying House of Sillage, head over to their website, which I'll link down in the description. Use code TAKE15 and save yourself a little bit of money. Have you tried House of Sillage? What are your opinions on them? If you go into Fragrantica and look at this fragrance in particular, it gets very positively talked about. So if you want a few more opinions other than my own, then definitely head to Fragrantica and read a few of the reviews. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful. If you did, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.